Welcome to Call Center Help. I'm your boy, Drew. Like, sub, share, comment, and hit the bell, man. We're in for a good video today. It's going to be a rundown as to why call centers are the new fast food, okay? And I know there's this one guy out there. I'm VP of my call center company. Yeah, I know, man. You're the greatest. You're the needle in the haystack. You speak for everyone. Okay, I get it. Just say your piece on me. Keep it pushing. This video is not for you, my friend, but for everybody else. You're in for a treat, okay? So we're gonna start right here. All right? No segues. We're gonna start right here. The reason why call centers are the new fast food is because majority of them are entry level, okay? Majority. Do you need a degree or diploma to work at McDonald's or Burger King? No, you do not. Even though they say on their website you need it, they lying. You don't need it. And majority of call centers today, 2025 and beyond, you do not need any prior experience. You don't need a diploma. You don't need a degree. You don't need a certificate. Everything that you need, you already have. And what is that? You're a body that can talk, that can read, that can operate a computer and follow some instructions. That is all you need when it comes to call centers. That is all. You see what I'm saying? That is the baseline for entry level, okay? So that alone, I could end the video on that right there, but I'm not. But that alone speaks volumes as to the type of industry that call centers are. Anyone can get in. That's entry level stuff. That's fast food stuff. Those are fast food numbers, okay? When you're applying for a company that takes anyone, that is a red flag, okay? That, in my opinion, is a red flag. But hey, we got to put food on the table so people take those jobs. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. I'm just saying it's entry level. It's a new fast food. If you need a job, the call center is the way to go because it keeps some type of income coming in. You see what I'm saying? Now, number two, why call centers are the new fast food is because advancement. There is none. Okay, a lot of these call centers hire people for a season and let them go. They hire temp workers, they let them go. They hire a guy that they like, they keep him there for 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 5 years, they finally let him go. The guy doesn't learn anything new, he just knows everything about that one company, and now he's faced with the reality that he has to fend for himself and find another call center. You see what I'm saying? There's very little advancement, and the reason why is because some of these companies have cliques in the management. Some of these companies are just too top heavy. Some of these companies don't want to promote anybody because they're like, hey, we just need bodies on the phone. We don't need anybody getting promoted because we just need these calls, in order for our client to be happy, or we just need these calls. We don't need any more managers, et cetera, et cetera. We're not going to, reinvent the wheel. We just need more bodies. You see what I'm saying? And that, unfortunately, is a reality of it. There is no advancement, very little, especially for the smaller centers and even the larger ones. It's usually the mid-range ones where you can move around a little bit, but the bigger the beast is, advancement can be difficult depending on management, right? And that is just a sorry thing. In my experience, I remember I was a manager of a call center, and there was this one guy who was really good on the phones. He knew his stuff. Heck, I go to him for some answers. Like, hey, dude, how do you do this? Or, hey, man, what is this again? And he knew it. And I wanted to get that guy promoted. I'm like, this guy should be a lead, man. And I would push for him to be a lead. But unfortunately, due to his metrics, because, the environment is metric driven and some other little nuances, they're like, nah. We don't need any more managers. We don't need any more leads. The calls are being covered. That's all that matters. You see what I'm saying? And he ended up leaving on to do better things. But it was at that point that I knew that, like, this isn't really like, this isn't career. You know what I mean? Like, no one has ever in the history of whenever said, yeah, I work for a call center. This is my career. You see what I'm saying? Like, that doesn't really happen. You know what I mean? Usually they have some other title other than customer service associate. You know what I mean? So that alone lets me know that, like, yeah, this is the new fast food. You can be a McDonald's Whopper, a McDonald's Big Mac maker for 10 years, homie, and you only got maybe 3 pay raises and you're still doing the same thing. You're not a manager at all. You see what I'm saying? So advancement is very difficult, just like McDonald's, Burger King, Jack in the Box, and the whole lot. You see what I'm saying? And it just sucks. Needless to say. So this brings me to my third point. And then last point. Call centers are a revolving door. Just like McDonald's, just like Taco Bell. If you go to Taco Bell today and you go back 6 months from now, whoever gave you that burrito is not going to be there. That guy's gone. He either got fired or he went to another company to do something totally different, or maybe went back to school, whatever. Point is, call centers are revolving doors. They fill a seat, they exhaust that individual, and after that, they fire him and then replace him with another guy. Rinse and repeat over and over and over again. You see what I'm saying? In my opinion, that's entry-level stuff. You don't see companies hiring, for example, a human resource person to do human resource stuff and then firing them after a year and then replacing them with another one. You don't see them putting a temp worker as a, for example, quality assurance person as a temp and then firing them later and then replacing them with another temp. You only see that in this industry, where they will hire temps or they will hire people for a specific role and then letting them go. And that's usually get on the phone, it's tax season, or get on the phone, this is our busy season, you're a temp, and then cutting them after that. You know what I'm saying? Like revolving door. That is, in my opinion, not career-minded. That, in my opinion, is real fast foody, if you know what I'm saying. Overall, when you think about those three things that I put out there, it lets you know the type of business that call centers are, man. They're just entry-level retail work. They're just entry-level burger flipping jobs, unfortunately, unless you find a good one. Then you can advance and do other things, but let's be honest, not many of them are out there. A lot of them are more worried about their OSAT scores, they're worried about their metrics for their stakeholders and stockholders, et cetera, et cetera. They're more worried about their client, how their client views them, the dark side, as we like to call it. There's reasons why they're like that, but, you know, in a nutshell, man, that is why call centers are, in my opinion, the new fast food. You see what I'm saying? But, man, that's all I got for you guys today. This is Drew. Please like, sub, share, comment. Let me know what you guys think. On to the next.